My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this by the way is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club, you can put a rod, alignment rod in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. So, a couple things I want to pay attention to. One is club face position looks good. It's a little bit open. See the toe is down a little bit.
In relation, you can always see the forearm.
Right. It's a little bit open to the forearm. Your head's dropping quite a bit here. Now you got to start to push up early.
Yeah.
Extension in the forward leg early. Get that hip and trunk moving through the hitting zone. That's better on the push-up.
Yeah.
I want you to push up through the center of your shoe.
Yeah, now I feel like I'm like pushing back because you see the head.
Yeah, you can see your heel too. Watch the Patrick Reed heel move.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, you don't take it off the ground like he does, but you can see how you're pushing into your heel, which is all right.
You'd rather see it through the balls of the feet, though.
A little more through the center of your foot, but that's okay. The big thing is I want to make sure you're not moving like last time we were looking at face on view. I want to make sure.
And seeing the weight shift.
Right. You're not hanging back too much. But that looks okay. The only thing I would say is it's a little long.
Yeah, like a little bit shorter.
But look how your club comes down. That looks like Sergio on the shaft plane coming down.
Yeah. That huge amount of lag.
Sergio's got major lag, yeah.
He takes divots with 3 woods.
Yeah, he does.
Like monster divots off tees.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean the head movement, I want to try to minimize that. That's the big deal for me.
Because then it'll be easier to fire up because I don't have as far to go.
Yep.
Right,
and
cool.
just, I mean your head can move, but I want to try to minimize it to some degree. I'll put you up here.
Charlie Hoffman's playing well this week.
Well, I just like his golf swing.
It's compact and he strikes it beautifully.
Yeah.
Like his takeaway.
He's a little flatter swing than you do, which wouldn't hurt. Coming down on a similar plane. The one thing I want to just show you is just they do move. I mean, but it's minimal.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's like his staying mostly in the circle. Mine's like getting my top of my head,
right,
bottom of the circle.
Right. So
sinking.
Dropping down a little bit.
Yeah.
And you just have to work on turning your shoulders on a slightly more horizontal axis. Just get in front of the mirror. Put a piece of tape on your bathroom mirror and then just practice rotating your shoulder a little more on a level instead of dropping down.
Like put tape like at eye level or something.
Yeah.
Trying to see that.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that would be smart.
All right.
The other thing, Joe, I want to work on is now, you see how open he is? You might not ever get your hips this open, but you have this transfer of energy. You tend to back up with your hips, which is what Rory does and a lot of these guys. But
I can afford to get a little more open.
I think you could.
Yeah.
You could feel like you're getting more open with your chest and your hips.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can work on that increase in that rotational speed, I don't think that right shot's going to come into play.
Right.
That's what I'm saying there. So let me take a look from face on too, just to make sure nothing goofy's going on there.
Yeah. Well, now I figured out why a couple of my misses happened during that tournament.
Yeah.
I hit 2 iron off the tee, like